Now, you might think the 7 deadly sins are old moral failings, but as a therapist, I like to see them as core survival strategies that have gone rogue. What if you were to meet them in person, confront them face to face, and heal them? That's what today is all about. We are going to do a deep dive into your subconscious mind to talk to these guys and see what's going on. Hi everybody, my name is Johanna Dinsdale from Multi-Therapy. I am a qualifying psychotherapist in Toronto, Canada. Please be in a safe, comfortable position just in case you fall asleep, and let's get started. Close your eyes down and breathe gently and easily. Nothing else to do, nowhere to go, but to fully relax into this moment and focus in on my voice. And as you rest here, I invite you to begin the process of getting dressed in your therapeutic armor. This armor is not heavy, it is made of pure, gentle light and resilient peace, starting with your feet, placing on those foot plates now. Gently and easily they go on, making you feel grounded in this moment, putting them on your calves and your thighs. These pieces ground you to this moment, to this deep rest. They anchor you completely in your physical safety and stability. Moving up now to your arms, the gauntlets of self-control, putting them around your fists, covering your fingertips, feeling light and strong as if this armor is giving you some kind of superpowers where you feel so self-assured. Over your biceps and your forearms, giving you the ability to pause and choose your reaction in any moment, creating your arms to feel utterly rested and relaxed as you put on the chest plate of compassion. Feel this plate settling directly over your heart and center. With every single breath, this plate provides you with a deep, warming sensation of unconditional self-kindness. This armor defends you against the sharp edges of judgment or shame. You breathe easily and deeply with this chest plate on, allowing you to sink down, down, and down. And finally, you place the helmet of clarity. Feel it settling softly over your head, smoothing out your forehead, relaxing your eyebrows. Your imagination so powerful. You know that this set of armor was made completely just for you. And adding any pieces on that you need to feel completely safe and secure to take this journey to meet the 7 deadly sins. Feeling that profound sense of quiet washing over your mind now, drawing you into a deeper and deeper rest. Very good. And now that that protective armor of peace is fully engaged, you are perfectly safe to invite the first of these deadly sins forward. We call upon that energy of pride. Pride, one of its oldest senses, is beginning to materialize behind your closed eyes. You see it, that feeling represented now, being right, being superior, being unwilling to ask for help or admit to a mistake. Perhaps it is the manifestation that keeps a powerful, often isolating wall between you and others. You see them now. In your inner sanctuary, you are meeting pride. Very good. Observe it with a calm curiosity. No judgment here. Ask the sin of pride with a gentle firmness. What are you afraid of will happen if you are not perfect? Listen quietly now to that answer. Pride's deepest fear is usually shame, perhaps vulnerability. It believes that if you are ever seen as flawed or admit you don't know something, you will be rejected. Pride is the protective part that makes you feel safe, capable. But now you realize that you have the chest plate of compassion. So gently speak to pride. Thank you for trying so hard to keep me safe from shame. You've worked too long and too hard. I no longer need your aid. You are not eliminating pride, you are transforming its job. Imagine that strong, rigid energy of pride beginning to soften, releasing its grip on you, and as it softens, it transforms into its balanced, healthy counterpart, dignity and humility, the quiet internal knowing of your worth without needing external proof. Humility is the courage to be vulnerable, to ask for help, and to embrace learning. Feel the lightness now. That wall comes down, but your sense of self-worth remains. You realize that your value is inherent, not dependent on being right or being the best. Just let that feeling of humbleness and true self-worth grow and grow. As you are sinking ever deeper still into the anchored feeling of relaxation, you are ready to call forward envy. Envy is that sharp, sinking feeling, that toxic comparison that whispers to you, I wish I had what they have, and I hate that I don't. It's that part of you that keeps looking at someone else's highlight reel while feeling inadequate about your own reality. Visualize her now in front of you, what she might look like. Maybe being a person or a color, whatever that might be to you, but she stands in front of you now. No judgment, only curiosity, this version of your envy. And you ask her gently, what is the deepest desire you are trying to communicate? What value What goal are you pointing towards? Listen to that answer. Envy's true message is never hate. Its message is unmet aspiration. Your goals in life, letting you know what you truly value, whether that be success, connection, or freedom, but using a cruel, self-defeating language. You understand now its protective intent, but its method made you feel small. So you feel the energy from the gauntlets of self-control around your fist and say to envy, thank you for showing me my true values. You have done your job by pointing out the goal. I no longer need your pain as data. You are transforming envy into a pure thing, motivation and clarity, a healthier ambition, more quiet and focused energy to work towards your own goals without needing to tear anyone else down or to compare. You feel that peaceful shift in energy now, letting that ambition and clarity, healthy ambition, fill your entire being now, knowing it is your compass towards what you really want in life, your authentic path, sinking and drifting on to the next sin as you feel 10 times deeper and deeper relaxed. You now gently call forward the burning energy that is wrath. Wrath is often experienced as a sudden, intense heat, a demanding person. This part of you screams, this is unfair, this is wrong, someone must pay. It is the part of you that is desperate for justice and seeks to defend your boundaries. You see wrath now so clearly in your mind's eye. Observe it with a calm, objective distance, with no judgment. Ask this part of wrath silently, with a deep respect. What injustice are you trying to protect me from? What boundary has been crossed that you are desperate to defend? And listen closely now. Wrath is about injustice, about protection and self-defense. Acknowledge its effort and feel your armor glow. Say thank you for defending my worth. You have shown me exactly where my boundaries need to be stronger. I no longer need you to burn. I need you to focus. You are not eliminating wrath, you are transforming him into assertive action. Assertive action being the focused, calm energy to set and to hold a boundary using words, not explosive words, using that inner peace, knowing you can act without being consumed by wrath. Feel the lightness of this transformation. The energy that was once trapped is now freed into clear, productive advocation for yourself. Very good. Feeling so sweet and relaxed. You drift even further and further down now, healing so many parts of you. You are excited to meet the next sin, the sin of sloth. Sloth appears before you now, beautiful and soft and lazy. But you are realizing that sloth is often mislabeled as laziness, but therapeutically is experienced as a deep, paralyzing resistance to life. It is the part of you that chooses to shut down, disengage, or fall into endless distraction, rather than to face action. In this safe place, you see sloth, the heaviness in front of you, looking like a weighted blanket, personified. Observe it with calm, objective curiosity, with no judgment, wanting genuine understanding. You ask it, what emotional pain are you trying to help me avoid by keeping me still? Listen closely to the answer. Sloth's core intent is protection from overwhelm, of failure, or exhaustion. It believes that if you do nothing, you cannot fail or be criticized. Sloth's original protective purpose was to force rest, but total shutdown only creates more stress and isolation in the end. So now, to communicate with this heavy, protective sloth, acknowledge its effort. Say to it gently, "Thank you for trying to keep me safe from exhaustion and failure. I see how hard you work. I no longer need immobility as safety, because I need your self-preservation to be active, transforming sloth into serenity. Serenity being the ability to take small rests, rooted in purpose, without demanding perfection. to find internal peace, that taking breaks is all right, but total shutdown is not an act of self-care. You realize this transformation within you fully, that gentle serenity, transformation of sloth is fully complete now as you rest even deeper, drifting away on to the next sin. You are sinking even deeper down, ready to call forward the sin of greed. Greed is often about money or things, a profound internal sense of not having enough. It's the part of you that keeps pushing, comparing, acquiring, believing that the next purchase or achievement will finally fill an internal void. So you let this greed come forward and you see them clearly now in front of you. Observe him with a calm curiosity and ask this part of greed with deep understanding and curiosity, what feeling of lack are you trying to eliminate? What are you truly afraid of running out of? Listen carefully to the answer. Greed's core intent is often security and safety. It believes that if you constantly accumulate, whether it's money or status or praise, you can avoid the future of vulnerability or loss. Greed is trying to protect you, but you realize now that this no longer serves you. So you tell greed, thank you for working so hard to ensure my safety. I see that your striving is rooted in fear. I no longer need to chase so hard. I need to trust. Transforming greed slowly and gently into stability, into contentness. Feeling stable is the quiet knowing that your needs will be met, that you are capable of handling the future. Contentment is to find satisfaction with what you have, without needing lots and lots of things. Feel the lightness of this exchange. If you are ready to let go of at least some parts of materialism, just clearing out anything that no longer serves you. Grateful appreciation, feeling inner resourcefulness now. Your deepest security is internal, nothing external. That giant, lovely feeling washes over you, nice and relaxing, as you drift even further down on to the next sin, the sin of gluttony. Gluttony appearing before you now, whatever that might look like for you, the insatiable, anxious desire to take in, to consume, to fill beyond capacity, whether it's too much food or media or tasks or just too much noise. It's the part of you that uses consumption to mask emotional discomfort. And in this sanctuary, invite this gluttony to appear fully and ask it now, what emotional emptiness are you trying to avoid with all of this? What true need are you trying to satisfy by overfilling? Listen carefully now. Gluttony's core intent is often comfort, is soothing, is distraction from pain. It believes by taking in things quickly, it can prevent that moment of loneliness or of sadness. Gluttony's protective method will truly only lead to more discomfort, feelings of shame, feelings of emptiness. So we are ready to transform this. Say to it clearly and gently, thank you for trying to soothe me when I felt pain. I see that your seeking is rooted for comfort, but you no longer need to numb. I need to nourish. You are transforming gluttony's hunger gently and easily into gratitude, into nourishment. Nourishment is the skill of recognizing what you really need, of when enough is enough, to be present and enjoy each moment, to find the deep satisfaction in caring for yourself, whether it be a good meal, a moment of quiet, or a deep breath. Feel the lightness of this exchange. That focused appreciation is here now and surrounds you as you sink even deeper and deeper down to the final sin, the sin of lust. Lust is the demanding, focused energy that compels you to seek immediate gratification or validation, and you see lust now appear before you, personified. You chase that gratification, whether it be physical, whether it be other things. It is the part of you that uses connection, desire to quickly alleviate discomfort or loneliness. In this safe place, You see lust in front of you now. Observe it with a quiet, respectful curiosity. So you talk to it. What core feeling of inadequacy or lack of connection are you deeply trying to cover up? What need for safety or intimacy are you seeking in the quickest way possible? Listen to the answer. Lust's core intent is often trying to find connection, validation, or emotional relief. It believes that by seeking external gratification, it can temporarily stop the internal pain of loneliness or of low self-worth. Lust's protective method only leads to fleeting sensation and satisfaction that often subsequent feelings of emptiness or shame. Of course, there is true romance and connection, which is a different thing. There is balance in everything. So this is healing the broken parts of lust. You can say to it clearly and gently, "Thank you for trying to help me feel desired and connected and relief. I see your urgency is rooted in this fear. I no longer need to seek these things from outside myself. I choose to feel whole from within." You are transforming this urgency if this is something you would like to release. Imagine that energy beginning to soften. It transforms into a balanced, healthy counterpart. Intentional intimacy, that quiet knowing that you are complete and worthy. Intentional intimacy, the ability to connect deeply, to choose things logically, based on genuineness rather than urgent need. Feel the lightness of this exchange. The energy that was once trapped is now freed into patience, acceptance, and profound self-love. Let that feeling sink in as you reflect on your journey of meeting the 7 sins, feeling so healed and good for taking the time to address these sins, knowing you can adjust and change any parts of you that no longer serve, and ignore the parts that didn't register with you. Completely fine to make this journey and customize it to your own. 5, coming back into the room. 4, move those fingers and toes. 3, feeling calm and at peace. 2 and 1, eyes open, feeling calm and relaxed. I hope you guys enjoyed this journey to meet the 7 sins. Again, my name is Johanna Dinsdale from Multi-Therapy. Check out my website at multitherapy.co if you'd like, or join my membership to support the channel. Like, share, subscribe. I'd love to hear how it went in the comments and which sin resonated the most with you. All right, guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Multi goodbyes.